Live on Brunch with Brian. Yes, we're back. Sorry I missed you guys last week. We were actually out of town in Minnesota, visit Minnesota. We went to the state fair. We went to Valley Fair, which is the big ride place there. It was really fun. I had a great time with my daughter and Trinity and my wife, Lynette, my lovely wife, Lynette. So today is Labor Day. So, what are we doing special on Labor Day? Sometimes you think about work in your life, and obviously, your work has brought you to the current point you're at. Hopefully, you're, somewhat satisfied with where you're at in life, that, through your work, you have reached a certain point. The thing is that with work, it'll only take you so far. Most jobs only take you so far. Most jobs aren't going to make you rich. Most jobs are not going to set you up for, the ideal retirement. A lot of jobs don't have any pension or anything. Basically, when you quit the job, you're not making any more money. And so hopefully, you've, made some money in your regular job, and maybe hopefully you save some money. The trick is with, what's your job, what's your opinion about work? Are you a hard worker? Or, I tell you what, sometimes I'm really a hard worker. Sometimes the way I work best is I work really hard for like a really hard deadline, and I have projects, and so I'll really be focused on some project over a deadline. And then but then here's the key to being effective is not just finishing your deadline and taking a big sigh of relief and saying, wow, I worked really hard to make that deadline, and then taking the next week off, or, and just slacking. So the key really to working smart is, I talked about this a couple of weeks ago, is time management. So if you're thinking about your work, obviously time management plays into that a lot. Hopefully you work at a place where you like your work, you enjoy your work. Maybe you're already a full-time real estate investor. In that case, remember this, there's no job that's like the perfect dream job where you're never going to have stress or never have challenges. In fact, that's what makes the job interesting, is the challenges. If it was super easy, it'd be nice, but it wouldn't be challenging. You'd get bored. So obviously real estate is challenging. Finding deals, closing deals, that's a challenge. And doing it on a regular systemized basis, that's a challenge. But you got to put in the work, and that's Labor Day. So you got to put in how many hours a week? We say 5 to 10 hours a week. We'll generally do it if you can put in 5 solid hours of work, intelligent work. And that's the other thing about labor. So many people work hard, but they're working. I mean, if you're a hard working ditch digger, you're only going to make so much money digging ditches. So if you are a hard worker, let's get you working hard in some area that really pays off. I mean, you can be the hardest working waitress in a restaurant, and you're only ever going to make blank. But if you're the hardest working, I don't know, doctor or something, you don't have to be a doctor, but anything that pays better. And that's why I like real estate so much, because if you work hard at it, you're rewarded way more. It's not like a dollars per hour situation. It's like you're working on deals, and when you close a deal, if you look back and see how many hours you spent on that one deal, it's not that much. You're going to be making like thousands of dollars per hour for that deal. However, there's a lot of deals that didn't go through. So you got to remember that. So all that time you put in on all those deals that didn't go through, that all that time counts as well. So that's why, being a hard worker is just being focused. But today is about Labor Day. It's about like, hey, I work hard in my life. Today is a day to relax and enjoy and take joy in your work. So hopefully you find joy in your work. You enjoy doing what you do, or certain aspects of it. Let's face it, none of us enjoy every aspect of every job. So you're going to have different parts of different jobs that you like better, and other jobs that, other parts of your job that you're not so crazy about, but that's comes with the package. So that's hopefully you find a job that you can live with, that meets your needs, pays your bills, and provides you a decent lifestyle. And then you got to find something on the side. And that's where the key in America works. If you see the people that end up getting rich, some of them just fell into something that was lucrative right away. Sometimes they just found something like in computers or something that was going to pay well and it's the right kind of thing. But mostly, guys, people find they get a regular job and then something on the side is what creates your wealth over time. And it doesn't have to be a thing where you make $1 million a year. If you have your regular job and then you can just make an extra, I don't know, 50,000 to 100,000 a year at real estate, and then you are smart about your money, you're going to be in really good shape and you're going to have positive income. And remember, the idea of these houses is not just to, you know, work and create wealth down the road. The idea is that each property you buy is creating wealth right now. So you're getting a non-refundable option deposit up front, plus you're building a monthly cash flow. So whenever you buy a new property, hopefully it's increasing your monthly cash flow by $300 to $500 a month. Okay, so good morning, WL. Hey, WL, I haven't seen you in a little bit. Maybe I'm changing my times too much. Great to see you. A lot of times you used to pop in early and say hi to everybody. Awesome to see you on Labor Day here. Morning, Robert, on Labor Day. And Lee is with us this morning. Great to see you, Lee. Tony always has a lot of interesting things to say. Calling sellers, good job. Organizing your CRM, awesome. That is awesome. So you're getting all ready. Labor Day is a good day. I mean, I don't know if you're taking the day as a day off, and that's great. Recognizing the fruits of your labor. But it is a good day to get a hold of people sometimes. So if you're doing things, oh, hi Max. Hey, great to see you. Based on results, yeah. And guys, how many hours you put in doesn't always equate to the results. And that's the funny thing. So when you find something that's getting you results, sometimes it pays off in not huge chunks of time. You can do something for a couple hours that pays off really well, especially in terms of marketing, setting up referrals, talking to realtors. That's always a good one. Morning, Caleb, our loyal bruncher, Caleb. What's up? Hey, good to see you. Davion, awesome. So some new people commented today. Great to see it. So let's appreciate the work we do. Try to focus on the positive aspects. And you know what? Even if you really don't like your job, your labor that you're putting in, obviously it's getting you paid. You're getting something out of it. You're getting a paycheck. So use wherever you're at and whatever job you're at now to be a springboard, a launching board to a better future. And so if you can meet your needs with your current job, really develop your real estate investing over this next, we got 4 months left in the year. So let's really see what we can do to close. At least if you have not closed a creative financing buy and hold cash flow deal yet, let's get at least one by the end of the year. But I want you to shoot for 4. So we'll talk a lot more about this tomorrow and going on in the future so that we can get you guys lined up with several deals hopefully by Christmas and have the best Christmas of your life. All right, summer's over. Now we're looking forward to Christmas. All right, so great to see everybody, guys. Davian, you're a beginner. Davian, you know what? It's very easy. We have some really good support. If you ever have questions, you can go to support@thewolfcouple.com. But I want to talk to you more. You can go, Davian, you can call our office too. It's 888-RICH-NOW. And if you are a brand new beginner, if you learn the basic scripts and steps, there's no reason that you couldn't have a deal within literally a month. There's a lot of for sale by owners out there. And if you have this one script that's a FSBO opening call script and you start calling FSBOs, it's pretty amazing what can happen pretty quickly, especially if you have a little bit of guidance. So actually call our office. I'll look for your call today, Davian. Call again, 888-RICH-NOW. Touch base with Lynette. I want you to talk to Lynette, my lovely wife. New people, she's really good at motivating you, getting you going, getting you focused on the right things initially, and getting you moving forward in a really positive way. So let's finish off 2023 awesome, put in our labor, and come out with some great results. All right, let's do that. Let's all focus on that. Yep. Have a great Labor Day, Robert. And yes, sir. Thank you. Okay, you're reading our book. Good job. That's a good way to start. So I will be talking to all of you guys tomorrow. We always do brunch with Brian's at usually 9:30 a.m. Pacific time, 12:30 Eastern time, but sometimes it's an hour earlier. So tomorrow it is an hour earlier. So come back tomorrow. Tomorrow's at 8:30 a.m. Pacific time, 11:30 a.m. Eastern time, and we'll talk a lot more about getting you guys to where you want to go, achieving your goals in real estate success. So now, normally what we always do is we have an affirmation. Our affirmation for today is, I enjoy the fruits of my labor. So, we work hard, you got to enjoy it. So if you're always working and have that mentality, it's tough. You don't get that vacation and the respite, the joy of your work. So I enjoy the fruits of my labor. We always say it 3 times on 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I enjoy the fruits of my labor. I enjoy the fruits of my labor. I enjoy the fruits of my labor. Yes. Awesome. Now 3 deep breaths. Ready? It's invigorating. Nice deep breath in. And always put a smile on your face. I want you to do this 3 times during the day. Another deep breath in. Big smile. It's very invigorating. And when you let it go, relax your arms and shoulders. One more. All right, great. That's the way to start the day. So when I see you tomorrow, until I see you tomorrow, keep expecting success, getting more awesome training from the Wolf Couple, reaching out to our office, Davion, and always taking action. That's Lynette's motto. Brian's motto is expect success.